Hello, everyone, and welcome back to a new episode of Sisters on the Sofa. And today we're talking about all things work life and work boundaries.
So the most common thing that people always ask us and question us on is why do you not work a weekend and how do you get away with not working a weekend? And I think that comes back to just having that boundary of,
Yeah,
I don't want to do it. It
I
don't
don't
fit
want
in
to
with
do
my
it. No,
lifestyle. So
I used to work Saturdays, but I stopped doing them about 2 years ago
mm,
now. Just it didn't fit in with my life. Like I used to miss out on loads of things with my friends and my family, and me and my boyfriend only spend a Sunday together.
yeah,
So it just didn't work out for me, did it?
yeah,
And I feel like with self-employed, you can choose whether you want to be
yeah.
whether you want to do it or not.
I think Saturdays are more needed for hair for people that are going out.
Yeah,
Whereas the beauty industry, I think you can get away with not doing a weekend
yeah,
more than you can with hair, just because I feel like you can have your nails done on a Friday and it's not going to matter whether they're grown out by Saturday because they're not.
no,
Whereas your hair, you can't have your hair put up on a Saturday, no,
yeah,
Friday, and then
Friday,
go out on a Saturday. So it's
yeah,
it, it is more inclined for hairdressers to do a weekend rather than beauticians. So
yeah,
I think I get away with it a little bit
a little bit
more.
more.
But I
I
think you
just think
do,
like now though, people know how to do their own hair. Like
yeah,
everyone's really good at their own hair. So like when you go on nights out, most people have done their own hair anyway.
yeah,
But I personally don't do hair up.
yeah. So you don't
So
really have to
I
do
don't have
that.
to provide a Saturday, whereas if I did hair up, I think I would have to provide a
Yeah,
Saturday.
I think as well, with colours and everyone wants the hair fresh for going out.
Yeah.
I feel like even if you had it done Friday and then
Even the week
you went
before.
out Saturday,
Yeah.
you could have the same hairstyle. Like, say if you curled it on the Friday,
Yeah.
it still look nice on a weekend.
Yeah, it would.
So I feel like we wouldn't really you don't really need to
I don't
do.
need to do it.
Yeah,
I get like obviously people have days off, don't they?
mm,
That's a lot of reasons
yeah,
why. So people's days off are mainly Saturdays, but we do 2 late nights a week
yeah,
to compromise not working a Saturday.
yeah. And I think COVID had a big thing again, going back to COVID. Because it did massively change
It did.
this industry, but a
It
lot
did.
of our clients now work from home.
Yeah.
So for
Just
them, they don't
for
want to spend their day off in the salon on a
no.
Saturday.
I personally wouldn't. I
Mm.
want to enjoy my days off. Like, I don't want to
Yeah.
be sit getting my hair done all day.
Mm.
So I just think like people can bring the laptops in, like we've said on the previous podcast.
Yeah.
People bring the laptops and they connect to
And
Wi-Fi,
they just
and
work.
yeah,
And I feel like you don't really need to. I feel like coming from someone like my mum, she's worked a weekend, hasn't she, for as long as she can
forever
remember.
since you started a career.
Yeah. So she sort of got that client base that come on a Saturday. Like she's got loads of clients, hasn't she, that come back every Saturday for a wash and
Yeah,
blow and
every week. She's
stuff
got
like
about
that.
four at least
Yeah,
that come
that
out
come
every
every
single
single
week.
Saturday.
Yeah,
And I feel like once you've done that weekend, it's really hard to not do the weekend.
yeah.
Whereas, because we've never really done it being
No,
self-employed, you don't
I think I did it
expect
for a
it.
year self-employed,
Yeah,
but
yeah, you did it quite a lot,
I
really.
dreaded it every day. I remember we was all sat in my mum's living room, and it was me, Ellen, our boyfriends, and Robbie went, "Oh, I'm so glad I'm off till Monday now." And I sat there and I was like,
Yeah, it's just like, oh.
but I used to work Monday to Saturday every week,
Yeah, you did,
so
didn't you?
that just burnt me out.
Yeah,
Which goes on to our next ones of seeing how to
yeah,
prevent yourself from burning out, doesn't it?
yeah. I think burnout's a real issue in the industry. I
Yeah.
think there's so much about you need to be doing as much as you can do, or else you're
Mhm.
falling behind. But then if you do too much, you're going to burn out because I've done that. I don't know about yourself, but
Yeah.
I've done it a few times where I've just
Passing out.
crashed, and then yeah, and I've gone. Ooh. But I feel like I've done it so much where you feel like you need to be doing more than what you're doing,
Yeah.
and then you do, and then all of a sudden you're like,
Just
I hate
crash.
what I do
Yeah.
because you've done so much of it, you're expecting so much of yourself, and then when you can't do it like you thought you would, you just
Yeah.
think, I'm just
You're
not
not
going to.
enjoying it
Yeah,
anymore. And I think you do need to have a bit of a breather. Like working 5 days is enough for me.
yeah.
I do
Oh,
not
it's
want to
enough for
work.
anybody.
Yeah. But I do not want to work anymore. Like people go, "Oh, can you just? I'll give you extra." I'm like, honestly, no, because
No.
I'll turn around and I'll hate the job.
Yeah,
You
you have
and
to love it, don't you?
yeah, and like stick to your hours as well, don't you?
Yeah, I don't.
No,
Well,
I.
I have actually got better though, because I used to literally, if somebody said jump, I'd say how high.
Yeah.
So if somebody said, oh, I can't get you until, I don't know, 8 o'clock at night, I'd be like, yeah, yeah, fine. And I'd just sit and wait, and I'd be like, why am I
Yeah.
doing that? Because then all day
You dread it.
I sit and dread it, and I'm like, oh, till 9 o'clock, and then you almost start thinking, oh, I
When
just
am I
don't
gonna
want
have
to go
my
into
tea?
work. I'm like, you don't, yeah, you don't think, oh, it's my client's fault, but you do almost think like,
Why have I done
why
that?
are you asking me to work that late?
Yeah.
So you just have to set your own boundaries, and if you don't want to work that late,
You don't have to, no.
because the standard of work's not going to be great.
And when Love Island season's on, you're going to miss out on Love Island.
I don't watch Love Island.
I do, so I wanted to get home to watch Love Island.
You know what, I might as well though, because everyone that comes in, like all my clients that are watching it, have a chat with Lucy, and I'm just sat there like, yeah, I'm just not watching it. So just going off boundaries, I feel like when you work for yourself, it's a hard balance between setting a boundary and then sticking to them. So like I have my boundaries set, but I don't necessarily stick to them. So like you can have no-show fees for people that like obviously don't turn up.
Or late last-minute cancellation fees.
Because you have to protect yourself, like, because then you'll be sat in the, I don't know, in wherever you work, in the salon or your room, and you'll just be thinking, like, people just don't respect you. So if you don't set the boundary for yourself and you don't respect yourself, how can somebody else?
Yeah, you've lost out, and then other clients that wanted to book in as well, they've also lost out.
Yeah.
Because appointments, everyone tries to snatch them up, don't they?
Yeah.
And
I think when you get like to that point, and then when somebody don't turn up, you think, like, it's really annoying.
It's really frustrating. You have a feeling though, don't you?
I do think as like a therapist, I think you do have a feeling of who's coming and who's not, and I always have it in my stomach. I don't get it a lot.
No.
But when I know,
I always say to her, I go, I don't think my client's turning up, and she goes, are you sure? I'm like,
and you do just know. You do literally just know.
But it is the most frustrating thing ever. Like, it's so frustrating, and you just think, obviously, if there's a valid reason, then that is absolutely fine. But people always message us and say, oh, I'm sorry if we forgot, but we've got the Fresh app, haven't we?
Yeah,
and it
sends you like 3 reminders.
The most amount of reminders. Sometimes it is annoying, but
it sends you, I think it's 2 text reminders and then 2 email reminders.
Yeah.
One 24 hours before and one like 3 hours before.
Yeah.
And it just annoys when people go, I forgot, and I think, I know you haven't, because I can check on my system and it shows me if the message has been delivered or not. So I know it's sent, I know you've probably seen it, and you just thought, for whatever reason,
we do have to cover that cost. Because your products and stuff, you've got them all in stock for that client, depending on what they're having done. And it's your time at the end of the day.
Yeah. And like, you wouldn't want to go into work being employed and then all of a sudden they just go, right, well, you're not going to get paid for 2 hours.
Yeah.
But you can just sit there and work anyway.
Yeah.
And like, I think a lot of people say that, and I think a lot of people, you know, voice that on social media, and I think people just think, oh, they're going on again, but it's true. You wouldn't be happy with that. You'd be like, oh, you're missing however much off my account.
If it was in their scenario.
And like last year, Fresher for me has a part where you can see how much you lost last year of cancellations and no-shows.
I would not look.
And last year it was over 10 grand what I lost. The year before that it was like touching 18 grand just from cancelled appointments. So anything that's been cancelled or set as a no-show, the appointment value was like literally 10 grand last year.
And some people charge full price, don't they, for no-show fees?
Yeah.
Whereas I don't do that. I used to do 25%, and then I was like, why am I doing 25%? Like, there's no point. So now I do 50%, which I know I should do more, but I always still feel cheeky, even though
I feel so bad. I rarely charge it, and I think that's one of my issues. Like, I'm a bit of a pushover when it comes to my clients. Like, I feel bad. I think because you have such a good relationship with most of your clients that, you know, when it comes to even paying at the end of the service, I'm like,
you can have it for free.
I'll just sit, because I just feel bad, because you're like, you have such a good relationship. You feel like, oh, I shouldn't charge it now. Yeah. And I feel like it's the same with no-shows. Like, when a regular doesn't turn up, and then you think, oh,
it's just
really annoying. But then I don't want to charge them, especially like if someone's not done it before.
Yeah.
If someone's not done it before,
if someone's not done it, fair enough.
I'm probably not. I'm definitely not going to charge, because I know what I'm like. But it's when you get the people, like for me, what really bugs me is because I have the online booking with Fresher, you just book it in yourself, don't you?
Yeah.
So when people book online, instead of a deposit, they put their like card details in. So if they don't turn up, they have to agree to like the terms and conditions that I can charge that card. But what I've noticed that, like, I probably say when I've gone and I've actually got it from within me to charge the fee, and I've charged the card, they've put a card on that's got no money in the account. Like, and it comes up insufficient funds, and I'm like, yeah, really clever, but like, really?
Yeah.
Like, you're just mugging me off, because like,
you've not shown up.
Yeah, you've not shown up.
Put a different card in.
And then I'm just like, but then if that happens, I just block, because
what are you losing out on?
Yeah.
Nothing.
So
another thing I want to touch upon is keeping your clients happy by keeping on time. I think time management is a massive thing. Like, for your own sanity, like I will stress if I'm not even early.
Like, well, it was me. Did you not see me yesterday?
Yeah.
I was. I think my first client was at 9:15, and usually I like to get there at like latest 10 to 9. You know, and make sure that I'm there 20-25 minutes before.
Easy. Because what if people are early?
Yeah. And I was like, oh my God, I've got 15 minutes. And I turned up at 9 because there was loads of roadworks near me. And I was like, oh, I was stressed. I nearly texted saying I might run late, but I'm thinking I'm not even late. Like, I'm sat here waiting for you. But it's just like, I don't know, but I feel like time management is
it's a massive thing. And you need to stay on top of your diary. Like, if you know you're going to run behind, book out an extra 10 minutes.
Yeah.
It's really not that hard, is it? Like,
I thought you should know your timings, though.
Yeah. I always book a little bit extra because I think, what if my client decides to have a little bit of change? I'd rather know beforehand, but you don't always know.
Just in case,
But I think, like say you have a client, like my clients, I do 2 at once, don't I, most of the time with her. So if my first client's 10 minutes late, that's going to knock onto my next appointment 10 minutes late.
Yeah. And then you're going to look like you're running behind to your second client.
So I think it goes both ways for you and the client for time.
Yeah.
Because if your client's late, like, you knock behind then.
Yeah. I feel like as well with, like, the time side of things, if you know that, like, for me, I know a nail, I don't know, infill text me now, like, 45 minutes. I can do it in 45 minutes, but it used to take me an hour. So even though I thought I could do it in 45 minutes, I'd book an hour.
Yeah.
But then the more I did that, it was annoying because I was sat there just waiting, then thinking I could just be going back to back. But then now that I'm confident that I will be done in the 45 minutes, I won't book an hour out really for most nails because I've got my routine, I've got my way of doing it. And like nobody wants to turn up at 5 o'clock and then not be seen to till 5:30.
No.
Like you have to. So like a lot of beauty therapists and hairdressers like demand a respect. Yeah, and like they demand a respect from their clients, like turn up on time, don't pay me late, blah blah blah. But then a lot of beauticians and hairdressers run late, and I think you're just not doing what you asked. Like,
and I feel like people have got places to be.
Yeah,
they don't want to be sat with us all day.
No,
some people might, but
other people might have plans. You know, come and get the nails done at 10. They've got the doctors at 11:30.
Yeah,
they know they need that because I know I do that. I try and book all my things I've got to do not back to back, but you know, one after another. So something that we always get shouted at by Jack and Robbie is, why don't you give yourself a dinner break?
And it's very true though. Like I feel like if you need the fuel in you to carry on. Yeah. Because if not, you'll hit like our last episode. You'll pass out.
You'll pass out, and Lucy's like not nice when she's hungry.
No, I am a little bit hungry.
She's a little bit. Lucy's like, oh, she's so bad. There's so many times I can think of where when Lucy's hungry, it's like, right, everyone, don't.
I've ate today. Don't worry.
Don't look at her. And you're like, oh Jesus.
At where I used to work, the girls all used to take the mick out of me saying, "Oh my God, Lucy's hungry. Put her food in the microwave."
Yeah.
And then when I moved out, they got me an M&S voucher saying don't be hungry. So it is a known thing.
I think it's hard though, isn't it, though, to give yourself. I think when you're managing your own diary and you like say somebody says, "Oh, can I come at 12?" but you've got a dinner break booked out, you don't want to say no
because you're losing money then.
Because you're losing money, and you know you might not be able to do it the next day. They might not be able to do it the next day. So it's easy to just say yeah. I always seem to find time though. Like even if I'm back to back.
Majority of time
I'll just find time.
I have started booking of like 20 minutes out for my dinner. But at the same time, when you book 20 minutes out, if your client's 20 minutes early,
or 10 minutes early,
you've lost that dinner break.
Yeah, or 10 minutes late.
Yeah.
You could literally just
speaking back on the time.
And I don't like to. We don't eat when our clients are there because I just feel like
you want to keep a bit professional.
Yeah, and I think. Because we work in a cabin, we've not got like a kitchen. So most salons have got like a
kitchen,
like the back where they have all the stock and all the food and whatever, and they can put a colour on and leave them. But because we're at home in the cabin and we're kind of just with the client, I couldn't sit and do someone's eyebrows and eat my sandwich. No. But
when I used to work at the salon, we used to eat whilst we was mixing colours up.
in the back.
Yeah. So that's what we used to do. We used to
Yeah.
mix the colour and then eat, and then you'd eat them. So
Yeah.
you don't need to book a dinner out.
Yeah.
Whereas, like you say, we don't have a kitchen or a back or anything.
No, and I
That's
feel
the one
like
thing I miss on.
yeah, I think it is important to obviously, like you say, eat. It's like a legal requirement to eat. And I have made a conscious effort of like booking 20, 30 minutes out of my day.
Mhm.
And if it needs to move, like I can move it. But as long as I've got some point in the day,
Where
whether
you
it's
can eat
early or
something.
later on, I know then that I've got time to eat. And even like the same for going for a wee.
Yeah, my
Like,
boyfriend
I
thinks
don't
this
do
is
it.
ridiculous.
Yeah. Robbie said, why don't you just say to your client and say, I'm just going to go for a wee? And I think,
Yeah.
I feel bad.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but
I
then
don't want to leave him sat
but
there.
then it goes back to keeping on time where if I'm going in halfway through a service, it's 45 minutes having a wee, coming back, that's like 3 or 4 minutes that
Yeah.
you've lost off that.
Yeah,
You don't want to like run behind.
No.
And like that's why it's really unhealthy, but I don't drink water. And all my clients go, have you not drank today? I'm like, no.
One of
I
my
can literally go all
clients
day.
said, Lucy, I've never seen you take a sip of water.
And I remember him
Naomi.
saying that, yeah.
And I was like, I do.
And I was like, oh, I don't.
I thought, yeah, I do need to drink, to be fair.
Robbie drinks like bloody, like you know those like big water bottles, that,
Yeah.
like gallon, not the gallons,
The
like
litres.
litres. He drinks like 2 of them a day. But I said it's fine for him because he works from home most of the time.
Yeah.
So he could just nip to the toilet and all the time. I literally, if I drank that, I wouldn't be able to get off the toilet. I'd be weak
My
for
bladder's
days.
so weak.
Same. I like this morning we've been to the gym and we drank well, I drank a bottle of water in the class.
I drank all mine.
Yeah,
Jack
same.
could be proud.
Yeah. I come home and I was like, oh, I need a wee. And then because I knew that I drank that water, all I could think about then was, I think I need another wee.
It's like when you go into bed.
Yeah,
you think,
oh,
I've had a wee, but I need a wee. And
I
you
need
don't
another
need
one.
a wee, but you think, I'm not weeing the bed.
Honestly.
So I think this is a big one for salon professional.
Yeah.
Like, not engaging in gossip. I feel like in the salon industry, it's so easy to be dragged into gossip.
Yeah.
Especially between like different salons as well.
Because you have clients that come to you and they're like, oh, can you fix my hair? This such body's done this. And
Yeah.
this salon's done this. And
Yeah.
it puts you in an awkward position because you don't want to seem rude to the client.
I'd rather not know who's messed up your hair.
Yeah.
I couldn't care less. But if someone comes in with gorgeous hair, I'm like, oh my god, who's doing your hair? Like, that looks really nice.
Yeah. Because you do a lot of extensions, don't you? So,
Yeah.
so if somebody's gone somewhere for a colour,
The
you're
colour.
like,
yeah, the
looks
colour
really
looks nice.
nice.
But I think like bitching with clients as well. I feel like it's a no-go. I feel like
I think lines get crossed as well.
Yeah. And word just gets about massively. And you just need to not do it.
Yeah, because I think even if you've not said something, somebody could then run off and say you said something.
And twist it.
And make you sound bad.
Yeah.
And then it's not just you that's on the line, it's your whole business and your reputation. Like, because social media is a big thing now. So if
It's
somebody was
massive.
to post it and be like, this person's like this, no one's going to go to you.
No.
Because you're gossiping and talking about other people.
And you don't want to be seen as bitchy as well.
Yeah, I've had a false, well, you've not really. I had a false accusation of it.
Yeah.
And none of it was true. And I was like, there weren't it bad? And I was like, I've literally not said anything.
No.
And I make it a fact because my mum's always said, if you've got anything to say, don't say it to like work clients, just say it to each other.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
if something's happened,
if something's happened, just
I'm
say
going to say
to
to those,
each other.
oh, did you hear that or whatever? But I'm never going to be like to my next client, oh, I've just had a nightmare client, blah blah blah, because they might know each other and
everyone knows each other.
And like other beauticians in the area, everybody knows each other.
Yeah.
Everybody speaks.
Yeah.
Everybody knows each other's business.
And like we don't have any drama with any beauticians or hairdressers, do we?
None.
Like I don't want drama with everyone. I'd rather support everyone.
Yeah.
Because I feel like it can be a toxic environment, can't it? Like an industry, but I feel like now it is getting a bit better, so everyone is supporting each other more.
Yeah, and I think if you're confident in yourself and your own work and you're happy where you are, there's no reason why you can't support somebody else, because it's not like they're going to take clients from you and you're going to take clients from them. It's not like that. Like, you've got loads of clients that go elsewhere, then come back, and then they just flick to different hairdressers, whoever's available, and that's not a problem.
No.
Because everyone's in their own lane, aren't they? But
and if everyone's busy, then there's no issue, is there?
No, and I think it's hard because, like, obviously you want to support people, but then you don't really want to promote others' work.
Yeah.
But you want to support what people do. So, like, when somebody's opened a new shop, it's like everyone stands and claps. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you're not going to promote someone that's doing the same as you, in the same area. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Unless they're like friends are doing it.
Yeah.
Like, you'd support your friends more, but like in the industry, like I won't go and post like a random person's hair.
Yeah, because it's
But
just like, why would you
I'd
do
like
that?
it and I'd comment on it because
Yeah.
it's nice.
Yeah, and there's other ways of supporting it
Yeah.
rather than like spreading
Just
it
sharing
everywhere.
it.
Yeah.
I do think that's a big part.
Another thing that we always get asked about is like booking systems. So a lot of my students that I teach always ask me, you know, should I go straight into having a booking system? Should I do it manually? I always say to them, when you're first starting out and you've not got loads of clients, don't be spending money on a booking system when you're probably just wasting a little bit of money.
Yeah.
It's always better to start out with like a book and a pen or paper.
Yeah.
Like Lucy said that for years, and I did actually push you to make the switch recently.
It was hard. It was a hard, like, I think fresh is really confusing.
Yeah, it's nice though, like you can do your own diary on paper.
Yeah.
But then it's also nice that you don't have to do your own diary when you've got fresher.
Yeah. I think I was having this conversation a week today with my uncle because he's paper only, like he's old school, innit?
Yeah.
And I said, "Oh, Uncle Lee," I said, "you really need to get on an online booking." I said, "It's so much easier." I said, because he had 5 phone calls when we were sat there, and I said,
his phone constantly rings as well.
and I said, if people could just book on, I said, I get you because you tie where you need to be, don't you?
Yeah.
But I said, it's so much easier. I said, you don't have to carry your book around everywhere because he was bringing his book to my nan's.
Yeah.
I said, you've just got your phone with you. Like, that's what you used to say
Yeah.
to me, didn't you? You used to say, on holiday, I'd be bringing my book and I'd
She
be like,
used to take her appointment book.
yeah,
She'd be sat on the airplane like, and I'm thinking, what are you doing? Why have you got that?
booking my dinners in.
Yeah. Definitely not because you don't have it. But like, I've literally, my diary is on there.
Yeah.
In some ways it's bad because if I lose my phone, I'm like, great. It is on my laptop, but my phone's just like,
You know you're
everything.
logging.
Yeah, but I don't know. I feel like I could literally just go anywhere with this and book people in.
Yeah.
Like Lucy would be like, oh, I'll have to let you know later because I've not got my book on me.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, that's just taking up more of your time. You
Yeah.
should just be able to like, I can just go into the app, find out, send a text or whatever. But
I do find it better now. It
Do
took
you?
me a while, but I do find it better now.
do you actually?
I like the fact it sends people reminders because
Mm.
I've not got like no shows. I've barely got any no
Like a
shows
lot of
now.
people forgetting their appointments, didn't
It
you,
was
without the
so
reminders?
much, yeah. So the reminders have helped us. But
Yeah.
your app, you can book in, can't you? Like other
Yeah.
people can book in.
Yeah.
Whereas on mine, I only book in. So we
Yeah.
have benefits of both sides, I think.
Mm.
I think on your side, people don't message you as much.
Yeah, my messages got like dropped by like 70%.
Yeah. Whereas
Literally.
because people can't book through my system, I get messages
Mm.
constant, don't I?
Most of your clients will rebook when they're with you.
Yeah.
Because it's so far away. Like to get it in.
Yeah.
And like, because she's so busy, it's like, she had a no, was it a message or did one of your clients ask for June
A message,
next year?
June next year.
June.
Just going
It's just
travelling, I was like, oh.
I can't do
I
June
said,
next year.
I don't even know what I'm doing next year.
Yeah.
Hopefully in a yacht.
I know. But I don't know, I feel like,
But I feel like my positive is if like I've got a gap and I don't want someone to book in that gap, I can book it out.
yeah, because
You
I
can't.
can't, like, I think my diary used to open, I think it was 3 months in advance, but I just felt like 3 months was a little bit like, if I wanted to book to go away somewhere or,
Last
like,
minute.
I'd always have, like, the odd client, like, at the end of the 3 months to be thinking, oh, if I did change it to 2 months.
Have you?
Yeah, I just feel like I've got more control with it then. Like, I think 8 weeks is a lot of notice anyway.
Especially for yours.
Yeah, and I think some of my clients, like, that I do regularly that I know need, like, a later appointment, I will book more than, like, 2 months. But I
Yeah.
always just say, like, if I'm going to book you in advance, and I might need to, like, change the appointment, might need to move it. And I feel like everyone's fine with that.
Yeah.
And to be honest, I probably wouldn't ever need to change it, but it's just, you know, in case.
Yeah.
But I do love the fact that I've got a booking system.
I would definitely recommend it.
Yeah.
So how do you stay busy in work?
I feel like you have to build your client base up, which is obviously a given.
Mm-hmm.
But then once you've got your client base, you have to keep them happy.
Yeah.
So the service has to be good
Yeah.
all the time. What you're doing has to be good all the time. The way you are has to be good all the time.
Yeah.
And I feel like getting obviously clients to rebook, sticking to your boundaries, sticking
Yeah.
to everything.
I think
I think that's how you
rebooking's
keep
quite
busy.
a big one.
Mm,
I feel like once your client's there, be like, do you want to book in? Because my book's getting busy.
yeah.
And then they'll think, oh God, can I book 2 in?
It's like a scare tactic, but
Yeah.
you're actually not doing it to lie. You actually are.
Yeah. No, I actually am.
Some people, I used to lie, like, when I was not busy, I used to be like, I've got one appointment for the rest of the week. And
Yeah.
then I'd have like 5 people message me and I just book them all in the same day. And I'm thinking,
Yeah.
oh, winner. But now you
now,
literally are
yeah.
like,
I'd
I've
rather,
got nothing.
especially late nights, I'm
Mm.
like to my clients, you need to book in.
Yeah.
Like, I know what you're like. But
Late nights are a killer, aren't they? We only do 2 every week, which is a lot for most people.
We did one
but
yesterday.
yeah, I'm working late all week as well because I go away on Friday.
She's leaving me.
She's really fuming about it.
Yeah.
She's like, what am I going to do in work? I'm like, I don't know.
Because it's nice to have the company there.
I'm not going to have a headache. I won't be yapping
Yeah,
down
thank
your
God.
ear all day.
Thank God. You'll still ring me anyway.
I know, you'll ring me. You always ring me. I think to keep busy as well, like to get your clients back, you have to keep posting to stay relevant.
Yeah.
So
And I think when you post, it reminds people thinking, oh,
I need my eyebrows doing.
Yeah. Because otherwise, I won't be booking.
Yeah. My booking system actually has a feature where you can, I think you can like set up an automated message so that it sends itself like every 4 or 6 or however many weeks.
Yeah.
To the clients to remind them about their appointment. So I used to have a message that sent my clients that had a lash lift 5 weeks after saying you can rebook for next week for a lash lift you're due. So like a lot of my clients were like, oh thanks, I forgot.
Yeah.
I didn't even realise I was due.
Yeah.
And they appreciate the fact that it did let them know. And I seen a massive like
increase in your work.
In my bookings, yeah, because I felt like they were realising, then they were booking online again using the system.
Yeah.
And then I weren't having to do any of the chasing really. It was just like a booking that was coming to me.
That's good.
No messaging, no nothing, because it was just all automated.
So for keeping busy, I'd just say try new things. Don't be scared. Keep posting.
Keep your work.
And get on any booking app.
Yeah.
Pressure. Sponsor us.
I know, yeah, please.
But that concludes for today.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.
See you soon.
Bye.
See you later.